What is going on, guys? Predator458 here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some post commentary of a match I had this evening in the North Carolina. Now, if you did watch my New Mexico video, you may recall that I said in that video that at Tier 8, that was when American battleships got good, which I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy the style of play. I've had some good matches tonight in the New Mexico and the Colorado. So, I mean, they're still fun. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Haven't had the best of time, as I said, but this is one that I was really keen for, and hasn't really let me down at all. So we've got our first target. We have armor piercing loaded, and it is an Amagi. So we're just gonna take some speculative shots. I don't expect too much, or rather, I didn't expect too much. But let's go and quickly have a look, and we can see they're all just hitting the water. So no, we did not manage to hit him, and he is now turning, which is going to make our job a little bit easier. So we're going to take the lead over here and fire something like that, and we'll see if those ones do any better. And they are looking good, and someone's else on fire, but I think they all just went a little bit behind him. We did get 2 hits for, I didn't actually catch that, maybe 3,000 damage. So we now got this other Amagi, and look at all those torps. This is from a Kitakama, obviously. What else can put down a wall of torpedoes like that? So we're going to take the lead on this guy, and we're going to fire a full broadside. Again, I don't think I was really expecting too much from those shells. At a slightly difficult angle to hit, and playing all these lower tier American battleships where you're closing into very short ranges, at least for battleships, is it's kind of messed with my long range aim a little bit. And as I said, I haven't played too much with this North Carolina. I think this was my 3rd match of the night. The first one we managed to win, but I think I ended with something stupid like, I don't know, 4 hits, because no one was getting within close range, and you know, those ranges, as long as you see the enemy ship fire, you won't have any problems dodging. So my accuracy wasn't really that great, but because, as I said, it is long range, and that's where I'm not too familiar with these guns. And we got this guy 13.3, and this one I don't think I led quite enough. And his shells are coming in. I think he did lead better than I did. 4,000 damage, we can kind of live with it. But we didn't get anything shocking accuracy from such close range. But I mean, in total I maybe had 6 matches with this ship, so I don't think it's too bad that I haven't quite got a handle on these guns yet. We're going to fire off another full broadside, and I think these ones were better. And let's have a look. These are going to hit sort of the front. 4 hits, 1 citadel for 20,000 damage. Not bad at all. And we're trying to keep our ship maneuvering. Don't want to travel in a straight line. And as you can see, it's a good thing. This may not be as maneuverable as some of the lower tier American battleships, but it's still not bad. So we got another Amagi, 20 kilometers out basically. Again, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. And just look at all of these torpedoes. Now, things haven't gone too well for our team. We've already lost a battleship and a cruiser, while the enemy team's only lost a destroyer. We managed to get 1 hit, and we take some big damage from that Amagi. Wasn't paying attention, didn't see that he had fired. And he's now also at quite a difficult angle to hit. Very small profile. And these kind of shots are a bit difficult to judge for me. And also he is now beginning to turn, so we'll fire a little bit further in front of him. And those are all gonna, I think they all land harmlessly in the water. And here comes another salvo from him. But we are now paying attention, so we are turning. But is it good enough? Yeah, it is. Enough to save us. And this guy, he is, you can see we've got quite a few enemy ships that have gone through like sort of that main canal, if you will, towards their cap point. Fire off our front guns at that guy. And yeah, so we've lost an Armagen in New Orleans, so it's not going so well. And we managed to get 2 hits. So my bad luck streak, I wouldn't say it's over. I'm still losing quite a few matches. As I think this was my 3rd or 4th match. We won the first one where I did absolutely nothing. The second one we lost. The third one we lost. And this match, well, I'm not going to give the ending away. We got 2 hits, 3 hits, so we've done about 7,000-8,000 damage, I think. But we're trying to find those elusive citadels, and now finally we've got one of their cruisers, but they've destroyed another 2 of ours, so not looking good. And of course this guy disappears and take the lead and able to fire off our front 2 turrets while we can actually see him. So let's have a look at how those are going. They're looking pretty okay, pretty good, you know. 1 hit and we take 2. And now this guy's firing at us. About 7,000 damage we took there. But we're kind of all out on our own right here. I suppose we do have this cruiser behind us. And we've now got a visual on this guy, and he disappears, only to reappear as we fire, so I don't know if those are going to hit. And we've got this Kitakami sort of just behind us, and how are these guys looking? 1 hit for 1,300. Sort of, most of them landed a bit short. 1 hit, and I think some even went over. So we see on the minimap now that this Kitakami is coming towards us, so we're going to try and get a sneaky shot into a little canal he's in, see if we can hit him. He's appearing and disappearing. So we've launched our scout, there he is. We don't have much time, we fire. Have to see what happens. And we managed to get 2 hits on him for 2,600 damage. So we have pulled the numbers back a little bit. We've sank 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, while they have got a whole lot of our New Orleans. 4 cruisers on our side down, plus 1 battleship. So again, things aren't going terribly well, but now I am lucky enough, must have been because of my scout plane, I noticed that this this destroyer is coming around in front of us. I slam on the brakes, if you will, fire a full broadside, and there we go. Probably didn't need the full broadside, but in those situations it's probably best simply so you get a wider spread. And it was a good thing that we threw it into reverse, because here comes his torpedoes. And we're going to manage to dodge out of the way of those. No problem. So we are now heading through this main channel towards their cap site. We can see that enemy battleship, but just holding fire because I don't want my shells to slam into the mountain in front of me. So we're gonna hold our fire a bit until we're pretty sure we're gonna hit him. And I think we may now switch targets to this one that's closer. He is turning, unfortunately. So we fire our shots, but I'm not sure if they were... not bad actually. We got 3 hits for 9,000. And I think we're going to take some fire back from him now. We started our turn, but no, luckily he was shooting at our cruiser. So we're just going to bring all our guns to bear, and we're going to let him have some more freedom. So we're going to fire individually, just kind of see how they go. In here, the ricochet from his armor, and here comes another wall of torpedoes from that Kitakami. And he's turning again, firing at someone. Is it us? Yes, it's us, and he managed to hit our citadel. So we're down to nearly half health. We're going to fire our guns again just before he sneaks behind that island. And we get 3 hits for 7,000 or 8,000. Looking for those citadels, but we're not finding them today. Or at least not yet. We've only got 1, which is better than nothing, I suppose. But, I mean, as I was saying, like, this for me is a really amazing battleship. The guns have a pretty good spread on them, pretty tight spread. You've got a good range, I think 23 kilometers if I'm not mistaken. Once you've got the fire control system upgrade for your ship. And top speed 28 knots. Not bad at all, is it? Faster than a Fuso. You get a little bit faster than Nagato or Amagi. You know, I think it's just really Congo and Iowa that are faster. So you can finally actually you feel like you can get around the map, and you can hit targets at long range. So we've got this Amagi in front of us, and we've got 2 of them. Fire off our broadside at the one that was further away. I only managed to get 1 hit for 1,300 damage, and they took out my rear turret. Probably should have gone for the one closer. He's on much lower health. But I think when I wanted to fire, he wasn't at a very good angle for me. But 12.3 Ks out. Nearly reloaded our 2 front guns, so we'll fire those off. And I was hoping to be able to get that Amagi behind the island, but we were kind of doing ring around the freaking island. And if I turned to get to him quicker, I'd lose, time swinging my rear turret around to engage. And there we go, he is now dead, but they are capturing our base. And here he comes, so we go hard turn to starboard to bring all our guns to bear, and they are reloaded just in time. Take the lead, fire them individually, and some of those I think went a little bit high. But we take some pretty big damage, but we get 2 citadel hits on him for 30,000 damage. And someone finishes him off. But that was nice. It's not very often that I find that I get 2 citadel hits in a single salvo. And we got now that pesky Kitakami in front of us, 12 Ks out. You can see we've got about to fire our front 2 turrets. We fire them off, and we're going to begin a turn to starboard to sort of hide behind this little outcrop of the island, because we know what's coming. We only get 1 hit, probably for negligible damage. And you can see he's now popping his smoke, and they are capturing our base and capturing it fast. And these destroyers that we've got there, I mean, they're in a tough spot. They're going up against a battleship, and obviously that can really ruin their day if he gets some lucky shots in. We are unable to hit him because of the islands in the way, but we want to try and take out this Kitakami. And there you can see all the torpedoes. And we have lost 1 destroyer, but they did manage to reset the cap a bit. So we are now going to move into cap, shut down a plane, didn't even know there was one around. And I'm a little bit cautious at this point, because I'm not sure You know, he could have, that Kitakami could have turned and is now waiting to fire all those torpedo tubes from the other side of his ship. And there we can see him 6Ks out. We are just waiting to make sure we're not going to hit the island. And there we can see him dropping all his torpedoes. We fire everything we've got. And our last shot citadels in for 14,400 damage. So we are now going to begin a hard turn to port to give the torpedoes a smallest possible target as possible. Because we did see them drop, so we know we know they are coming. But he has managed to sneak behind. Well, actually no, he got destroyed. I thought he managed to sneak behind the island there, but that is it. We lose again. But at least this was a good match, and it wasn't just a complete whitewash that so many others have been. And at least it's a very, very enjoyable ship to play, and yeah, I mean 33 hits, not bad at all. 4 of those were to the Citadel. We shot down 2 planes, destroyed 1 ship, 267,708 silver, 1,914 research, and 94 free research. We came second on our team, but obviously, I mean, the enemy team did a hell of a lot better than we did. 110,068 armor piercing damage, so I'm quite pleased with that. And then, yeah, as you can see, ammunition on this is quite expensive, 43,720 for ammunition and 52,893 to repair, so we only made 171,000. But that is about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button and maybe consider subscribing for more World of Warships content. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.